Hello everyone, my name is Sagar and I hope you are doing well. In this video, we are going to see how we can extract the information from our multimodal content. So what I mean by multimodal content is it could be audio, video, images, PDF file, etc. etc. So we'll see how we can extract the content from all these models. Okay. For that, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a project. So I will go to this particular location, my aiazure.com management center, all resources. Here I will simply click on new. I'm going to create an AI hub resource. I'll click on next. The first thing is that I will give a name to my project. Second thing is I'll make sure I'm into my correct resource group. I will give a name to my hub. I will say next. And then here also I will create a new foundry. So I will give a name something like this. Alright, I'll click OK here. And here I'm going to select my Sweden Central for this particular lab. And I will create this resource. So it will take some time as we are creating a hub as well. Alright guys, so this is created now. Now what I will do, I will go to this particular location here. MS Learn AI information extraction, raw files, lab files, content. So if I will open this folder, I will get some kind of media here. So let me go here. I'll go to my downloads. And here I can extract it. Extract. And inside my content, if you see, I have a PDF, I have a JPG, I have MP4 as well. Okay. So we'll see how we can grab the information from them. Okay. So for that, I will again go to my Foundry first. Here I will go to this section build and customize. I can go to my content understanding here. And here we have various options. Okay, so I'm going to go with my custom task. I will create a task. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to extract the information from my invoices. So I will give a name, something called invoice analysis. I can give a brief description that it will extract the data from my invoice. Then I'm going to use my single file. So I'm going to select this one. And here inside my advanced setting, I have to select my AI hub and my storage account. So if you will go to your portal.azure.com here, okay, I'm into my portal now. I will search for my resource group here. Okay, here you see the Azure AI hub is with me, storage account hub me, foundry is with me, project is with me. Okay, that's why it automatically it is available automatically with me. Okay, so I will simply say and I will create it. Okay, now here it is asking me and to upload a file. Okay, so I can simply browse my file. I will go to my downloads, content, and let me upload this particular invoice here. Okay, and here I can simply say, so I'll select this one, invoice data extraction, and I will go ahead and I will create. Okay, now here one thing you will need to do is, you see there are a lot of fields. Okay, and especially inside this for invoice, if I open my invoice, let me do it. Go to content here and my invoice 1234. So we don't have a lot of field. Okay, so for example, if I come here, okay, now you see this service address, service blah blah, all these fields are not available inside my this invoice. Okay, so you can remove your unnecessary fields. Okay, and at the same time, if you have the important field, okay, so for example here if you see The vendor phone number is not here, okay, but whereas if we go to your PDF, okay, you have the vendor phone number, okay. Similarly, you have the shipping fee, okay. This is also something not available here, so you can add a new field here. Simply you can give a name to your field. You can give a brief description. I will call it as free for shipping, and here you can tell the type, because the shipping fee will be a number, right? Okay, expect, and I will save this, okay. Similarly, you can remove all the fields. Now if you click on your run analysis, so it will display all the fields which it has predicted, whereas I should have deleted all those fields which are not required here, for example those servicing and blah blah fields, okay. If you see, it automatically detected the shipping fee as well, okay. So this is a cool function, okay. Now if I click on run analysis again, it will show me the same output. Okay, now here I'll click on my build analyzer. I will say it as invoice analyzer. I'll give a name here. I will build it. Okay. Now you can open this. Okay. So here you will get your schema and everything, and you can test it as well. You can upload your files. For example, we did a training for 1, 2, 3, 4 invoice, but let me upload this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 invoice. This is different from 1, 2, 3, 4 invoice. Okay. If I click on run analysis, let's see whether it is able to predict all other fields or not. So here you can see it is quite intelligent, and it picked everything here, okay. And it is very enough to understand the rows and column format as well, okay. Again, our custom field shipping fee, that is also it predicted, and it also gave me the accuracy percentage as well, okay, the precision level, okay. So this is how you can deal with your images, sorry, like PDF, okay. So now let's go towards our, let me come back here. So if I go to my content type here, so I'm done with this, okay. Now we know how we can extract the data from our PDF, okay. Now let's focus on into this JPG, okay, these two JPG images. So these are nothing, these are just slides, okay. If I open this slide, what do we have here? Let's see, okay. Here we have this revenue by quarter, the pie chart, some kind of data, okay. Now let's see if in case we want to extract the data from this, how we can do that. So for that also I will go to same, I will go to my content understanding, okay, and I'm going to create my own custom one. I'm going to give a name named as slide analysis. I can give a brief description what it does. So it basically extracts the data from an image of a slide, because these are the PPT slides, okay. Then here inside my advanced setting, make sure the storage is gone and everything is selected. I will go ahead and will create, okay. Now once it has created, then it is asking for us to upload a test file. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give it slide number 1 here, okay. All right. So as soon as it is done, so I will click on this image analysis. You can read what it does, what other actions also does. I will say, and I will go ahead and I will say create, okay. Now here if you can see, the same file has been uploaded, okay. Now we need to add certain fields, okay. So for example, title, we are interested in title of the slide, okay. I will give a brief description what it does. You can see the title would be a string, okay. So I will say I'm good with this, okay. And let me add summary, okay. I'll click on summary here, summary of the slide, and this is also going to be a string field. Let me add another one. This time I will say that these are my charts. I will say number of charts of the slide, and this is going to be an integer, Okay, and I will just okay. Now let me focus only on this one, okay, because similarly I can add other, okay, I can add my this quarter revenue, okay, my categories revenue. There's a lot of things, okay. Let's focus on into minimal, okay. Now let me save this. All right, so it is running. So here if you see, now the beautiful thing is that it is able to predict the title, right? Adventure work cycles. Again, the chart. Okay, it is able to predict. Then it is able to predict the slides. The slides revenue data for adventure work cycles, including a bar, source quarter by, okay, and a pie chart displaying the revenue distribution by product category. Isn't it beautiful, right? It is able to provide all the information, okay. Similarly, you can add tables and it can give you even the, each and everything, okay. Now again, in order to test it, you can build your analyzer. You can give a name. You can say it as slide analyzer. You can give a brief description. I'll call it as slide image analyzer and I will build this. Okay, now I will open this and again I have this test button here. So what I will do, I will upload my slide number 2. And this is a contest for limited quarterly revenue. If I click here, let's see what output it provides us. Okay, if you see here, it is able to predict it. It is Conteso Limited. Okay, again our chart summary of Conteso Limited. Quarter one have highest revenue. Sorry, quarter one and quarter four have highest revenue as compared to these quarters, and quarter two is lowest, right? So it is really beautiful. It is able to analyze the image completely. Okay. Now we have seen how we can analyze PDF, how we can analyze image. Now let's focus on how we can, like analyze our audio recordings. Okay. So for that, what I'm gonna do, I will simply create a new, and here I will give a name to my task. I will call it as voice analysis. I can give a description. Alright, I can go to my advanced setting and this is all set. I will go ahead and will create my task. Alright, so here the first thing is that we need to provide a file here. So I will browse this file and I will provide this call one mp3. Okay. Alright, so here if you see we have these options. Okay, each option does a different kind of job. If you want to get the sentiment of the call, okay, post call analytics, but I'm going to leverage this one. Okay, and I will say create. Okay, by the time it is creating this, let me go ahead and open this audio. I believe you should able to hear that, but let's see. If not, okay. Anyway, this audio is something I cannot run. Anyway, like we'll see the output. Okay, you can download this from the URL that I have showed you. Okay, anyway, we are going to analyze it so you will understand what do we have there. Yeah, now here also you can add few fields. For example, caller, person who left the message. This would be the description, and again this is going to be a string. Okay, second thing is that summary. Okay, let me only focus on two fields. We have a lot of fields like action, callback number, alternative context, blah blah. Or let me add one more thing, actions here. Okay, requested actions. Alright, let me save this. Okay, now it will analyze this particular recording and it will show me output here. Okay, so you can give any audio file and it will analyze and will tell you. So for example, let me run this.
This is Ava from Contoso. Just calling to follow up on our meeting last week. I wanted to let you know that I've run the numbers, and I think we can meet your price expectations. Please call me back on 555-12345 or send me an email at ava@contoso.com, and we'll discuss next steps. Thanks. Bye.
All right. So here, if you have heard this, so this is Eva calling from Contour. So we have defined three fields like caller, right? What is the main summary, and what actions you need to take. So it provided a transcript of complete audio, but it was smart enough to understand these three fields. Okay, as we're interested in these three fields, so it means it is working nicely. Okay, so what I can do, I can build here my analyzer. I will call it as my voice analyzer. I can give a brief description, voicemail audio analyzer. I will build this, and now I can open this and I can test it. For that, I will upload my call number 2 here. Okay, and I will run my analysis. And while this is in progress, let me play the call number 2.
Hi, this is Davis from the service center. Just letting you know that your car is fully serviced and ready for you to pick up. You can call me on 555-9010 if you have any questions. Or you can just come to the service center at 35 Royal Park Avenue. Please pick up your keys at reception.
Alright, here if you can see, it provided who is calling, what is the summary, what actions. Okay, that my car is ready, its servicing is done, so I need to pick up the car key from the reception and I can take my car. Okay, so let me close this. Okay, now we even have the option to do the video analysis as well. So if you open this, let me open this if I'll able to. Alright, here if you see, like, let's forget about the audio. Okay, because audio will not come as this is being run inside a VM. Now I will create it for my audio, so I can give a name like conference call video analysis. Okay, I can give a brief description, and here these are same. I will simply go ahead and will create. Okay, now as soon as this will be created, then I can upload my file. I will upload my meeting number 1 here. So as soon as I'm done with this, here we have multiple options. Okay, so I will say video analysis, and I will hit on my create button. Okay, it will load and it will take some minutes. Okay, all right, so it has uploaded now. Okay, now I need to add fields. Okay, if you remember, always the summary is the most important part in the video. Okay, so I will say summary of the discussion, what is the main outcome. Second thing is I'm interested in who all are the participations, so I will add second field as participation. I will say count of meeting participation. Okay, and third one would be I'll be interested in what are the name of my participants, so I can say name of my meeting participants, and I will save this. Okay, let's focus only on this one. It will save, it will analyze the video, and it should give all these three output for us. Okay, I can also run
Hi,
this
Ava. How are you? Hey, Jenny. I'm doing well. How's things with you? Good. Keeping busy with the product launch coming up. Aren't we all?
So there are total 3 participation, Eva, Jenny, and Max. Let's see. Okay, now here if you can see, it provided us the complete transcript, and here's a summary. Eva, Jenny, and Max. Max joined somewhat later here. Therefore, total participants are this, name are this. So they are discussing about the product launch event, focusing on promotional materials and logistics. Okay, means it is working fine. Now we can create an analyzer here. For that I can give a good name here. I can say conference call analyzer. I will give a description as well. Alright, I will build this and I'm going to test it. Okay, I will open this and I can test it out. I will upload my second meeting recording and I will click on my run analysis and let's see. So I can see Harry and Lisa is definitely there. Alright, here you can see Harry and Lisa too. Here's a brief summary. They are discussing for the upcoming V2 release plans and user adoption projections. Okay, here is the complete transcript and everything. So this content understanding is extremely powerful function which can detect almost anything. So when I say almost anything, it simply means my audio, video, PDFs and everything. So thank you for watching this video.